Yes.
Who ever thought that a tea towel could make an apron? Other than, you know, just wrapping it around you and going that way. Yeah, no, we're going to show you how to make this adorable.
The fact that you can buy tea towels and it can match your apron.
That's right.
I'm all about matchy.
Okay. Yeah, and so the thing about it is that it doesn't have to be just a plain old white apron either.
Good.
I mean, look at all of those tea towels out there that give all kinds of variety of things.
I love this one.
But this actually has been one of my favorites. So I think everybody, or a lot of you out there, have already seen the mug rug for the official cookie tester.
Right.
Okay. So I took that design, and instead of putting a back on it and making it into a mug rug, I just didn't do the envelope back on the back of it.
Yay.
And I just took it and then I put it on here and made it into a pocket.
It's cute.
So this design is a digital dealer exclusive from Kimberbell.
It's already out?
It's out there. And we even have kits for this.
Oh, nice.
And the kit will make, the design comes in 2 different sizes. It comes in a 5x7 and an 8x10. Now this one here, this pocket here is close to the 8x10 size. Okay, it's not the exact 8x10 because that made kind of a bigger pocket. So I just took it on my machine and I shrunk it down just ever so slightly, not a lot.
It's not that hard to do.
No, and it's not. And your machines will do that for you. It will make it so that it doesn't change the stitching in it.
It all comes down together.
All comes together and it makes it nice. So I did bring it down just ever so slightly, and just to make it into just a little bit smaller pocket. Yeah, for this size of an apron, it was a little too big for it.
You could do it for an adult apron.
Oh, you bet you could.
Or on a t-shirt.
Yeah, and we'll go over that here in just a minute. So I did downsize it just ever so slightly, and then I made it into a pocket to go onto this apron. So it's out there. You have the instructions on how to make that. So we're not going to go over how to make the design itself, but what we are going to do is show you how to do the apron.
Nice.
Out of a tea towel.
So then you could put anything you want on the apron too.
Right. You definitely could. And then one other thing that I did that, let me bring this up here, is I took that gingerbread and I made a little badge.
Which gingerbread?
And then just put it.
Guy?
It's the same little guy that's on here.
Tell us your thing that you did that's so cool.
Yeah. Well, so I did take this and I did take it out of the 8x12 design and I put it on this badge right here. It only had it, and then this here was just a raw edge. So then I took it to my machine and I used one of the decorative stitches from my machine to finish it off.
It looks like it's
the bottom.
Made for that.
I thought it worked out pretty good. So yeah, I just took that badge, I just took that design and I skipped steps and went back and forth, obviously, to get to it. So yeah, and then I just did, put it on that piece of leather and made a little
simple
badge for the top of the apron. So what you can see here, can you zoom out on that just a tad there so that they can see that it's, how's that? There
you go.
So at the top of the apron that goes around there, and then this is the pocket towards the bottom. So it makes a really cute little apron. So what I did here is I just kind of looked at it, and I think this is like 5, I don't know. I just eyeballed it. I just looked at it and went, okay, I want my pocket right here. I held the apron up to me and I put it right here. I just centered it and brought it down. I think that's like 3 or 4 inches and then put it on there. Yeah.
I love no rules.
That's the way I go a lot of times is I don't go by the rules a lot of times.
I like what I like.
Anyway, so yeah, that's how I did that. So let's just...
The great thing about using these is that the edges are all...
It's really nice. Now, you could also, make a pocket out of the... if it's too long, you definitely could fold that up and make a pocket out of it. But
put ruffles, whatever.
I want this pocket.
Yeah.
So I don't need the rest of it.
It's so darling. We don't need anything added to it.
No, I don't think so either. I think it turned out absolutely adorable. So... all right, let's do this. So what I'm going to do is, these tea towels come in a package. Comes with this gingham checked one, but it also comes with the striped one. So out of the one package of the tea towels is right here these tea towels right here, there's 2 in there. So you've got the gingham check and you've got the striped one. So
Okay.
you got 2 aprons right here ready to go.
Oh, nice.
And we do have an instruction sheet on how to do
Nice.
this.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you.
We do have an instruction sheet that will tell you how to do this. And so this is a download on our website, but it also is in the club.
Yay.
So basically on this, Kyle, all you have to do is you're going to take a water-soluble marker,
Okay.
and I'm going to mark my center like that.
Okay.
Right there. Okay. So I've got my mark here at the top that's the center of my tea towel.
Okay.
All right. Then I'm going to take my ruler, and I had it out here earlier. I guess we're going to
Somebody put it away.
clean up here. Yeah. Oh, there it is. Got it. All right. Then you're going to take that and you're going to measure over 4 inches from that center.
Okay.
Okay. So 4 inches
Each
over
side.
each side. Okay. So then I'm going to take them and I'm going to mark that right there. Okay. And then I'm going to go this direction. Same thing. 4 inches from the center. And
Okay.
I'm going to make a mark like that. All right. Then I'm going to take my tea towel and I'm going to go down the
So
side.
you're making the top part.
Correct.
Okay.
Then I'm going to go down the side here and I'm going to measure 10 inches down. So there's my
You're
mark.
measuring right from the edge, not the seam.
Correct.
Okay.
Right from the edge. 10 inches down. And then I'm going to come over here and do the same thing. So 10 inches down and I'm going to make another mark right there.
Okay.
Oh, I'm out of view there. So anyway, 10 inches down and there's my mark. Then I'm going to take my ruler and I am going to align those 2 marks
Oh,
up.
that ruler fits just right.
It does. It's perfect. I'm going to just draw a line and mark that. Then I'm going to measure over 1.25 inches.
Past that line.
Towards this corner.
Okay.
Towards the outside corner. So 1.25 inches. All right, now I'm going to take my rotary cutter here, Kyle.
Okay.
And I'm going to cut on my first line, not the one closest to the outside edge.
Oh, okay.
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 So it was actually the second line that I
you
drew,
but it's the one
but
closest
it's
to
the
the
one
corner.
closest to the corner, and I'm going to cut this off. So I'm going to take this, and I'm going to just take my rotary cutter, and I'm going to cut that off.
Nice.
All right. And then I'm going to come over here. Yeah, I'm not going to knock that off.
No.
Okay. And
Same thing.
same thing on this side.
The one closest to the corner.
And I'm going to cut
I
that
think
off.
I can do this.
I'm sure you can. Super simple. All right. Then I'm going to take this. Now, if you have a serger, you can just very easily just take this to your serger and serge that
All the
edge.
cool kids.
Yeah. If you have a serger, just serge that edge and you're done, and you've got it taken care of. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to take it and I'm going to go.
But could I zigzag that?
You very easily could. Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, that would be a great option too, just to zigzag that edge.
Okay.
Okay. Then I'm going to take this and I'm going to fold this over, but then I'm going to take this edge and I'm going to fold it over just ever so slightly. I want to leave a casing.
Oh.
So basically what you're making here is a casing.
Okay. So you don't see the edge.
Right.
Okay.
Right.
So I wouldn't have to zigzag it if I don't want to.
No.
Okay.
No. But if you just zigzag it or use your serger, then you could leave it as that edge right there,
Oh,
and then
okay.
just stitch right down it. Okay, that's what I did on mine here.
Yeah, I noticed you had serger.
Is that I had the serged edge on mine here, and I didn't fold it over. But if you don't have a serger, you don't want to zigzag it, you could definitely just fold this over just 1/4 inch. And then fold it on that line.
Just as long as you're
right
folding
there.
it on the line.
Correct.
Okay.
Just right there. So you're making a casing right there.
And you're
So-
making that pretty wide.
Yeah.
You don't want the really thin ribbon.
No, you don't want a thinner ribbon. You want something, 1 inch or so ribbon on it, so this makes it easy to tie.
Yeah.
So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to take this over to my ironing station,
Okay.
and I'm going to press this.
You're going to press both sides?
I am.
Okay.
And then I'm
Good
just
idea.
going to fold that over ever so slightly.
Oh, because you are doing that because you're not zigzagging or
No,
anything.
we're not going to make you zigzag it.
Thank you. I'm not a very good zigzagger.
Yeah.
I
Well,
zag and zig.
Don't we all? Okay, so then I'm just going to fold that over and I'm going to press that down just like that.
Okay.
So, all right. Stitch that down for me, girl.
All right. 1/4 inch.
Yeah, yep.
About.
Just right on the edge. Works perfect. All right, so you just stitch that down, and then that was what makes your casing.
Well, that makes it really easy.
Yeah, it does.
I did a stay stitch at the top and the bottom.
Okay, perfect.
Otherwise, you could do a back stitch.
Right.
I don't want this coming undone. Oops. What am I doing? Hit the wrong button. Okay.
All right, we got that. So basically what that does is that makes your casing right there. So
That's
then
all there is to
that is it, Kyle, that is it. Then you're gonna take your ribbon and you're gonna start on the bottom
Because
here.
both ends of this is still open.
Correct.
And finished.
Yeah, and finished. The hem's already done.
Yeah.
So basically you're gonna start with your ribbon, you're gonna come up here, you're gonna string it around the top.
How long is the ribbon?
and
I
then
guess
back
it
down.
tells you in there.
It's as long as you need it.
Oh, okay.
So you just take this and string it through to one end,
Cute.
up around your neck, and back down the other side, and then just leave enough that you can tie it around
That's
the
all we
back
have.
side
And I
to
can
make
all be
this.
matching. Oh, all of the family could have matching aprons.